This is Zombie Wolf at the Schoolhouse from Excelsior Studio in West Virginia. Blue skies high.
All right, I've got a new ambition. I want to learn St. Thomas, Virgin Islands Creole. Like, I'm standing there early in the morning. The regular crew is there milling about, getting ready for the day, half a dozen guys. And one starts shouting at the other. And then the other guy's shouting back, and it's not like they're angry. I don't sense anger. And then a third guy starts shouting at the two of them, and all three of them are shouting at each other, and it still doesn't seem like anybody's exactly angry, just very high energy, and then they stop. And at that point, this older guy, maybe older than me, was walking right in front of me, and I said, okay, I got to ask, what language were they speaking? Was that Spanish? Because I know enough Spanish to recognize Spanish. I didn't recognize a single word. I didn't even hear Coca-Cola. And the old guy, he keeps walking slowly by. He says, I don't know what it is, but I don't want any part of it. And he kept on going. So anyway, I had to go back, I had to ask Google, and it's Creole, and in specific Virgin Islands Creole, and actually very specifically St. Thomas, probably Cokie Beach, Virgin Islands Creole. And so I thought, well, I've always wanted to learn Spanish, and I've made it not quite halfway there. And what about Cokie Beach Creole? And so I went, of course, to YouTube, and I'm looking this stuff up, right? Well, I found two or three things right away, and there's some locals like happy to share and even point out the differences between the three islands. They can recognize each other. So let's just listen to a couple of these intro to Creole 101.
In Virgin Islands Creole, the phrase for "how are you" is commonly expressed as "how ya."
Well, all right then. How ya? Let's try another.
One question many travelers ask is how to say thank you in Virgin Islands Creole. This unique dialect is a mix of various languages, reflecting the vibrant culture of the islands. While there isn't a direct phrase that translates to thank you in Virgin Islands Creole, expressing gratitude is often done through gestures and context. In Caribbean culture, a smile or a nod can say a lot. These nonverbal cues are just as important as words. If you want to express appreciation in a more formal way, you might use phrases like safe or all right. These words acknowledge someone's help, although they are more about agreement than direct thanks.
All right.
Another way to show gratitude is by saying, "ah, good," when someone does you a favor.
All good. All good. All good. I may be able to do this. One more.
In Virgin Islands Creole, the phrase for "how are you" is commonly expressed as "how ya." This greeting reflects the local dialect and is a friendly way to check in on someone.
How ya?
Understanding these phrases can enrich your travel experiences or conversations with friends.
How ya? Oh, this is going to work. I am going to blow those guys' minds. I mean, I hope they like me. These were like the friendliest guys. You know how if you've ever been to like a resort, the more you pay for the resort, the better they treat you. But you can tell they all friggin' hate you. Every one of them, you discussed they put up with you. The most good-hearted among them are just putting up with you. I actually believe these guys like were friendly. All right, I'm on this piece